Hi, Bill Shannon here with this quick dive video on how to prepare for the year-end review portion of Auburn's performance management process. During the spring months, it's time for supervisors and employees to formally wrap up the performance year. During the year-end review, feedback is given that summarizes an employee's progress toward achieving successful outcomes in the pre-planned duties, goals, and developmental needs for the entire year, and an overall rating is assigned. It's impossible to have an effective year-end review without completion of the other phases of the performance management process. Planning, coaching, and feedback, and at least one check-in must be present in order to have a complete picture of an employee's performance. First, before the meeting, it is important to prepare. Review the SATE performance review form from the last planned check-in, as well as any other documentation you may have. Consider feedback received on employees throughout the year using balanced professional judgment. Send the performance management employee self-appraisal form to your employee and specify when it needs to be returned. Second, as you begin to complete the form, take each item, expectation, one at a time, providing a rating, and make sure the supervisor comments in the "How was this performed" section of the form based on the performance management employee self-appraisal form, as well as the comments made during the planning, coaching, and feedback and planned check-in phases. Be consistent in your approach and work to avoid bias. Third, choose a rating for each expectation. Remember, it's important that rating scores for performance be assigned accurately and fairly for each employee to ensure a clear understanding of performance by the employee and supervisor. For more information on the Auburn rating system, which is in our quick dive video entitled Ratings in Baseball. Fourth, consider behaviors when choosing a rating. Review any behaviors identified in the planning phase and check-ins, as well as any noted throughout the year. Search again through the Observed Behaviors resource found at aub.ie/observed behaviors for sample comments under each behavior. These comments categorized based on our 1 to 5 system. Fifth, it's finally time to add the overall comments and rating. Before clicking the rating box, consider the entire year, not just recent events. Choose an overall rating, write overall comments, and include any feedback from others. Sixth, save the form and send it to the next level manager for review and signature. This video covers the first part of conducting a year-end review. Our next video covers best practices when conducting the year-end review meeting with an employee. This video can be found at aub.ie/QuickDive. The year-end review phase, along with the rest of the performance management process, is discussed in our online courses, MG 500E, Introduction to Performance Management, and MG 510E, Performance Management Fundamentals for Supervisors. For more information on performance management at Auburn University, contact us at autrain@auburn.edu or visit aub.ie/performance.